Hello everyone, I am the F1 team and welcome to my first race review of 2019. It's the Australian Grand Prix. Now first things first, I actually uploaded my season predictions last week, which details my predictions for both the Drivers and the Constructors World Championship. So once you finish this video, I'll link it in the description and I'll put a link in the top right as well, and make sure you go and watch that one. So without further ado, let's get into today's video, 2019 Australian Grand Prix review. Now, in qualifying, it was Lewis Hamilton who took pole position. Both him and his teammate Valtteri Bottas put in some astonishing laps, but it was the 5 times world champion who came out on top in the end. In third place, it was Sebastian Vettel, with Max Verstappen splitting Vettel and Leclerc in 4th place. So Bottas actually passed Lewis Hamilton off the line, quite astonishingly, given how Hamilton has been top of each session all weekend up to that point. But it was Bottas who emerged after turn 2 in the lead. And the only other action at turn 1 was when Daniel Ricciardo ran across the grass between the track and the pit exit, completely tore off his front wing, and he had to limp back to the pits in his first race as a Renault driver at his home Grand Prix, and he actually later retired because he was running around in 18th with lots of external damage, and there was really no point in him carrying on. So unfortunately for Daniel Ricciardo, it was a retirement in his first race, but Valtteri Bottas was already in the lead by turn 2. Sebastian Vettel pitted from 3rd on lap 14, with Hamilton responding on the next lap and actually still coming out ahead of Vettel, but both were rapidly losing time to Hamilton's teammate Valtteri Bottas. He was pulling away, and by the end of the race he actually finished 20 whole seconds ahead of Lewis Hamilton, who was actually nearly being caught by Max Verstappen. I don't know what happened with Lewis Hamilton today, but every once in a while he'll have these races where he may be good in each session beforehand, but when it comes to the race he just won't do anything useful. He won't try and catch Bottas, or apparently it was some floor damage or some bargeboard damage that caused today's issues, but Hamilton just wasn't quite up to his normal standard, or at least the standard that we had seen all weekend previously. So on lap 31, Max Verstappen actually did pass Sebastian Vettel, and he was chasing after Hamilton by the end. Now, also towards the end of the race, Charles Leclerc, the Ferrari debutant after coming over from Sauber in the winter, he asked, fairly I think, his team principal Matteo Binotto if he could pass Sebastian Vettel for 4th place. He was quicker than Vettel and everything like that, but Binotto, strangely in my opinion, he actually said no to that. And I don't know why he did that, because it's the first race of the season and no one's proved themselves in the championship yet. Mercedes were kind of justified when they did it in Russia in 2018, and they were, in my opinion, kind of justified when they did that because it was towards the end of the season. Bottas was not a championship contender really, and Lewis Hamilton was. But in the first race of the season, I don't see why they did this, especially when, as I said, no one has proved themselves in the championship. So that was quite a strange decision by Ferrari, but the top 5 at the end of the race were Valtteri Bottas in his Mercedes in 1st, his teammate Lewis Hamilton in 2nd, in 3rd place was Max Verstappen, and in 4th and 5th the 2 Ferraris of Sebastian Vettel and the Monegasque Charles Leclerc. Of course, my driver of the day for the 2019 Australian Grand Prix was Valtteri Bottas. He had such a good drive, and his teammate may have had problems, but I don't even think that a full pace Lewis Hamilton could have stopped Valtteri Bottas in the mood that he was in today. He was absolutely going for the win, and he did a fantastic job in securing that. So my driver of the day for the 2019 Australian Grand Prix is Valtteri Bottas. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I've been the F1 team, and if you did like today's video, then please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and do share the video. Now, I will be reviewing the Bahrain Grand Prix in 2 weeks' time, but it may be out slightly later than usual. So you will be getting that review, but it will just be slightly later than normal. As I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.